Welcome to this week's episode of Having the Chats Thailand style. Guys, we know
This is the first episode since Bali,
since
Canggu.
February,
Yeah,
March,
since
February, March.
Yeah, since Canggu, Bali.
But you know what happened, guys, is like every time I got my mother's court cases adjourned, we planned a podcast the day after. And every time we done that, it never worked. So we didn't plan a podcast for the last day, and the sentencing happened.
Yeah.
So
And
we
she
just
got locked up.
she did.
I can say that now.
Yeah, she got 4 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
some-
So
yeah, but-
justice was served. You know, like no matter how long or whatever she has to serve in prison, it's not going to change anything that's
it's not.
happened. You know, so it is what it is, and like I'm very grateful it turned out the way it did. Like even though I know Steph isn't here, and none of them charges were for Steph, but I know Steph will still be like she'll be delighted with the outcome. We haven't been really active online.
A little bit, little by little.
We're giving
Not
you little
hugely.
snippets,
Yeah.
but like when we first came over here, we had this intention. Oh my God, we're going to be putting content up every day. This,
Yeah.
that, but do you
This
know?
is-
When you're here, oh my God, you just get so present and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And like we've done a few different ceremonies with different things, and like it's brought up a lot for us. And I'm not going to lie, we have gone through a lot of hardship. Like we've gone through a lot of homesick. We like a lot has gone on in
challenges,
our
a lot of
heads.
difficulties,
Challenges,
a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think of. Immigrations, visa control, like all sorts of different stuff. Getting stuck in airports, getting, halfway across on a plane, and the plane having to turn around, come back.
Yeah.
Visa problems, immigration problems, lots of different difficulties. Like we've got through them. We're still here. We're back in Thailand. We're on a long-term visa. We're here for a year. So like we've got our we're granted our educational visa. We're going to be learning Thai.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a lot's gone on. I had an accident in Bali.
Two bad accidents.
Yeah, two fairly bad accidents. One in Bali, one here. But the one in Bali, like I came off a lot worse. I fell down a hole in a pavement. If anyone knows Ubud, you'll understand that there's holes in pavements. Well, I fell down a 4-foot hole and I completely destroyed my left leg.
And the lunatic went to 7-Eleven and got super glue to super glue it.
Yeah, it wasn't 7-Eleven. We were in Bali, so it was. What did I go to? Indomart.
Yeah.
Indomart.
So then when we flew back to Thailand, his leg just went
Blew up.
woo.
Yeah,
So
blew up
I
on
had
the-
to
on
get
the
in
plane.
touch with a hospital in Phuket to come out and see him,
Yeah.
which they were great. Like honest to God, I'm not lying. I told them about Peter's fear of needles and the whole lot. Like
Just fear of hospitals. I have a lot of trauma around
So they sent out a
hospitals.
doctor and a nurse, and
Yeah.
like they had him all fixed up in no time and relaxed
did really
and
well, like.
gave you a good antibiotic, and they kept in touch over the next few days. So like. It's beautiful, like don't get me wrong, you do pay for it. Like it was
The cost,
it was a few hundred euro.
But we have
but-
travel insurance. So
yeah,
we were
so
lucky enough
we're blessed in that
do well.
sense.
So I would say if anyone's planning to go out or do any long journeys or long trips, do your research, get your travel insurance, make sure you're covered, make sure your travel insurance covers you for different
And
accidents.
if you want to
Because
know
stuff
who
happens,
if you
like,
want to know
genuinely.
who we used, put it in the comments
Yeah,
and we
I'll
can
let
share
you know.
that
We can
information.
share it. Yeah, genuinely, just like do the research because things happen. Like I never thought, oh, this will happen or that will happen, and it did.
Oh my God, guys! Like out of nowhere, the worst thing you can imagine can happen. But like in reality, it's not really the worst thing you can imagine. But it's just you're put in
slows things down.
uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, it kind of it disrupts what you've already planned and makes. Look, you know what? It brings up challenges that you have to deal with, and it's real life stuff. So,
Yeah.
but all in all, it's been beautiful, and we've had some amazing experiences. Your birthday was amazing. We got to spend for Sophia's mum's court case. We got to spend in a paradise on an island in pure paradise.
Where we'll be
Since
going
then-
again next week.
Yeah, we've been there like 3 times since, and we'll be going back again next week. There's a beautiful elephant home. It's not a sanctuary. It's not a safari. It's
We
a
have
home.
pictures up during the week. Yeah.
2 elephants who were rescued from mainland Thailand, and they only have 2 because they only feed 2 because of how much they eat. They eat 1,400 or 1,400 kilos a day. Something like that. Don't quote me. I can't remember.
It's
But
very big
you get
figures
the-
anyway.
You don't get to ride them or any of that kind of stuff. There's
No.
none of that stuff. They're very well looked after, and yeah, there's only 2 of them on it, and it's low season, so whatever we give them helps with the feeding and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful place.
Oh my God, guys!
So
I don't
we've
know.
had-
I don't know if any of you like have ever had an experience of like connection with an elephant, but oh my God, like it's
Phenomenal.
I can't put it into words. Like you've got this big giant creature in front of you, and like you're in the safest place you can be, but yet you walk out into the street and you've got a man half your size or a woman half your size and you're petrified of them. Do you know, it's like...
But the eyes of the elephant.
Yeah,
like
the eyes.
When you look deep into the eyes, like you can tell the soul. And with those elephants, like the suffering I could see within the poor young elephants, like one was 59, was it, or 55?
59 and the other one was 29.
Something like that, yeah. And one was there for 7 months and the other one was there for 9 years. So an interesting dynamic. But so yeah, we've got up to a lot. What else we got?
We had that purification in Bali.
Yeah.
My God,
a bit up of
that was intense. Like, I done that purification and it's insane, right? And it's in the video. I was down under one waterfall and I was letting go, and I was letting what I was really letting go of is like I was letting go of all the pain and trauma that's been left in my body that I've been holding on to, that's not mine, created by the trauma. And the guy said to Peter in the video, he said, you need to go down because you and her are here for the same reasons. And this guy didn't have a clue.
Didn't tell him anything.
So like when both of us went under the waterfall at different times, we just screamed. We had no control over it.
Body just let go.
Yeah. And then like we went under the second waterfall, we just held each other, engrossed in each other. And the guy said to us after, how do you feel? And he said, I know both of you here for the same reason. Oh, there's such a bigger story to it. Like we can
go into it again on another one.
We can create just a little mini podcast about Bali and talk about everything that happened there.
There's loads of stuff. What we wanted to do with just this one was just to come back and kind of create accountability for us as well, and getting stuff back out again.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's not as if we haven't, like, we've been avoiding social media or anything like that. Like, it's far from it. We have just been so present, and like we have been so busy. Peter's been creating this website. Like, we're so blessed that we now have the opportunity to work with different people. I'm doing different trainings again. I've looked into different things of trainings I want to do. I have my recovery coach training done. I'm just waiting to sit in front of the panel. Like, so many amazing opportunities. And I say it so many times, like, it's like I have the best teacher in the world, because not alone does he teach me his knowledge, but he helps me find my knowledge. Do you know what I mean?
Which then in turn teaches me.
Yeah, so it's cool.
It works out really well.
It really is cool. Like, but guys, I just want to say one thing. Like, and I'm so sorry that we've been absent, and it's all been for genuine reasons. Like, we're in a country now where we are so far away from all the people and places that have hurt us, and obviously all the people that we've hurt as well. And like, being so far away, we're getting away from that energy. And I do feel it, like, because there was a lot of crap before we came over here with different families, different situations. But the more I'm over here and the more I'm letting go, honestly, it's just like, they don't matter anymore. As I say to Peter, like, if you're not bringing love to my table in any form, and that's even working with people going forward and everything, if you're not bringing some form of love to the table, I don't want you at my table, because we all need some form of love in life to move forward. Yeah. We really do. And like, if you have an attitude that like someone else out there is going to fix me, honestly, it doesn't work that way. So I'm just being honest here, because I want to work with people who are ready to work with themselves, that know that they have it in them to do what it takes. And of course, they know that like it's in them and there's love in there somewhere. I don't want to work with people that have like that want me to fix them, because it doesn't work that way.
Oh damn! I better go now, because I was hoping for a fix. But yeah, so no. What else? Like, we will keep this short-ish for the first just coming back. But yeah, there's a lot to come. We're going to be doing content with another school, and just showing you about the Thai education, and showing you about education visa, and showing you about the opportunities in Thailand for learning the language. There's a lot of other different things that you can learn, but the school that we're involved with is a language school. But there is other options available, and if people want to know about it, let us know, and we'll go into them, and we'll go and we'll talk to people. And you can get all the details you want about it, because there's the Discover Thailand visas, there's My Thai camps, there's all sorts of fitness visas and fitness camps. So there's different things you can get involved in.
Yeah.
If this is ever anywhere you wanted to go, it's just a beautiful place. So we've just been getting settled back in. We just came back from Bali about 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, we had a lovely 2 weeks with Khalees. She was over with us from Recovery Coaching Academy in the UK. Yeah. So we had 3 beautiful weeks with her. Khalees hosted an event. We went along. It was beautiful. It it was really just nice to have that connection, like, because Khalid coached us to be trained us.
Trained both of us on different
trained
years.
us, so was the word, sorry,
through the company.
be RCP's recovery coach professional. So it was just nice to meet her on that level. And one thing I said to her, like, is because before she come over, like, I was so nervous, because I do get nervous of women that I think have more authority than me and stuff. And because Khalees was training me, I thought that, like, you know, she knew more, she knew this, that. And then when we were sitting and we were just having a conversation, I looked at her and I said, Khalees, you know, I said, it actually feels so good that I feel equal to you. And even she got so much from that. Like, so even just that little conversation in itself meant so much to me, because it gave me confidence. It's like, it just showed me that, like, no matter how I feel about someone else, I'm not them. Comparison is the thief of all joy. So I have learned that, and I thank you, Khalees, for that, for so many different reasons, but all in a loving way, of course. Yeah. Do you know? So, like, it's, and as I said, guys, if you don't see us on here and stuff like that, it's not as if we've abandoned ship or this.
No, we're going to get back into it. We're going to start holding ourselves, like, a bit more accountable and getting back into it. We've a bit more space. So to be honest with you, getting the podcast space was difficult. At the moment here,
expensive
this is just
heavy duty expensive.
So what we've done now is we've reconditioned a good friend's room where I work out of, a very decent lad.
We've created a little office space here for ourselves, which is beautiful.
And we're doing it basically back to basics on the Osmo, how we did it when we started off on the couch. So and that's it. Bear with us, and we just keep on going. Like, that's it. That's all we're going to do.
Yeah.
But we're going to break it down, and we put it into topics of things that have gone on, because there's been a lot of resilience. There's been a lot of testing. We can speak about the challenges we went through, how we faced them, how we got through them. Like, to be honest with you, there's a lot of strain on relationships. There's a lot of strain on communication, how to communicate, how to talk, self-worth. Lots comes up that I never would have thought would come up with just with a bit of travelling. But along with that, you've got the beauty, and then the lack of gratitude as well. Yeah, so sometimes I feel myself, I'm in paradise and I can have a lack of gratitude. All of this we'll speak about. We just wanted to come on and, like, just kind of say, hey, we're back. We're not that we went anywhere, but we're just going to get more consistent with the content.
Yeah, and as Peter said, it's not as if we went anywhere. We just wanted some peace and quiet, you know, because, like, it's very easy to, like, take on the outside world and get caught up in it. And we just got to a place of, like, look, we need to shut down from the outside world. We just need to start using our social media and stuff like that as a tool for work and stuff like that, you know, because I think when I was personally attached to social media, I was creating a very toxic relationship within my own mind. My self-worth was coming from it 100%, and it was taking everything from my true authentic self. So, like, as I was saying, I don't want us to be coming on here just for the sake of coming on and talking to you. Like, we want to come on here when we are our true authentic
be raw,
selves. Be raw and be honest.
And that's what I'm saying, like, we haven't been on it. It's not a case of we've ignored it. It's a case of we've been in the present moment. We've gone through a lot of different changes, challenges and moments. And it's not a case of, oh, you're not talking about it. It's a case of we haven't had the chance and the opportunity and the space to actually dive into them. And that's what we're going to do next.
Well, like, when you break it down, right, since the last podcast we've done, we've had my mom's sentencing, we've had my daughter coming over, and then at the time we didn't know if she was going to get here, flights were cancelled, all that stuff was going on. And then she was here for 5 weeks, and then it was the heartbreak of her going. Yeah.
Then we also had Songkran over here, which is the Thai New Year, which is amazing.
And we heard some beautiful stories, like, from beautiful people. Yeah. And then
stories that will create gratitude, and I'll go into that on another podcast about the tsunami, and a beautiful man that I met, and his story will inspire you. Like,
he might even jump on and have a chat.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. We'll see.
It depends on how good his English is.
Yeah, and his story will inspire you. His English is quite good, but his story will inspire you. But I'll dive into that again. But so what else there? Oh, and then we are on our visas and our visa runs and the issues of the
I'm
takeoff.
going to school,
and then
but
so
you know
we have
what?
to go to Bali and come back, and we've been granted a visa education, thankfully. We met the criteria.
And I got myself a Savage brand new bike out of the box.
Oh yes, you did.
But guys, like, when
still on a red plate, if you know what that means in Thailand.
When we first came here, right, I'm not messing. I said it to one of the girls, Michelle in Galway. when I first started going to the gym and I was on the back of the scooters or whatever you like to call them with the grab drivers, I used to have my eyes closed, and then I was thinking in my mind, 12-year-old Sophia would have been in her element going around West Side on the back of a bike with some young fella, like, and now I'm shitting it. But like, I was consistent with it. A couple of times I had a bit of scares, but now I'm driving like one of the newest bikes. You've probably seen it on my stories. ATV 160. Yup, about that.
Okay, settle down there. This is where the council head comes out now. You know, this is where the whole rally head comes out.
No, this is where the West Side Pure comes out in me.
Yeah, you can bring her to Thailand, but you're stuck with her.
Guys, all you from West Side know what it's like.
It's good.
Yeah, we are truly blessed, like we really are, and we are so blessed to have such a beautiful following. And like, I know you guys jump on and send us random messages here and there. Don't pretend it's unseen, because it is absolutely not. I know there's a couple of messages there back in the background, but I'm going to be honest, they're that so far back, it's making it harder to
we will get there.
I know you understand. The longer something goes on, the harder it is, but we will get there. I promise.
There's a few people we need to get around to, and we will get to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And look, and I know it's not that it's selfish, but it's like we needed that time to like.
Well, we had to disconnect at some point as well.
Yeah.
You got to disconnect from yourself.
Yeah.
Like, we're also still coaching, so while we're disconnecting from social media and stuff, we've still got our own people that we're working with,
and then
people that are working with us. And then so there's that. So that has to get our focus. So then with that, we have to look after our wellness.
Yeah.
To be able to serve them in the best interest.
Yeah, because we need like supervisor, we need a coach to help us along the journey as well.
There's a lot that goes on.
No matter how much we study or how much we work with people, we still carry our own trauma.
Yeah, but
so it's like.
But it is about continued like professional development and continued.
100%. But that's what I'm saying. It's how to navigate things.
So,
you know what I mean?
To be honest with you, social media, podcast, that went in the background because we had to do that. And yeah, people we work with came first. The website came first. Getting ourselves out there so other people could know about what we do and be able to, you know, everyone knows someone who's going through something. And this is like, to be honest with you, 90% of our clients have come from word of mouth now. And it's just from other people we've worked with and things that have gone on. And yeah,
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So because like there's always someone who knows someone who's tried some sort of a modality and it didn't work, and you know that's where coaching kind of comes in. But anyway, look, I'm not here to sell coaching. I'm just here to tell you what's been going on.
Another thing as well, like when we advertise our coaching and stuff, a lot of it is recovery coaching, but like it's not addiction. It's not addiction. Like we're all recovering from something. We're all recovering from some sort of trauma, some sort of operation we went through as a child, some sort of relationship. We're all recovering from something. It's not all to do with substances and alcohol. It really, really isn't. So like
I don't know. Like I can say 50% of my clients are not substance related addiction. It's the coaching I do with them. The recovery coaching I do with them is not substance related. It's destructive behaviour related. It's recovering from cycles of destruction that they've created out of safety, out of the nervous system looking for safety, and then creating patterns that served at one point and now no longer serve. And it's just goal orientated and just creating new pathways and a new mindset. That's it, full new mindset. And Sophia works with people. I don't think either of yours that you're working with are really.
No, like my focus as a coach is meeting people where they're at, just making them aware of self-love, self-belief and stuff like that. And my one thing that I really focus on is like your past cannot define you. Do you know, as I always say to everyone, I am not what happened to me. And it's kind of getting that across to people in different levels and different ways, because every person is different and every person takes things on differently. And like you can't coach one person the same as you coach another. No. It's like everything, like but you know, that's what I love about coaching is like everyone is different, and not alone do the people you work with get a lot from you, but you also get a lot from them.
You get more.
But they teach you so much about yourself as well and what you're capable of as a coach, you know, and they teach you tools to bring forward with other people. So I think it's such a beautiful relationship, because it is like the circle. It's like you give what you get, you know.
100%.
It's really, really beautiful, and that's. But you know what that takes, and that takes a coach that's truly honest and authentic and just no bullshit. Just be honest, because over the years we've all had enough of this, that and the other, and a lot of people telling us this, we've enough of bullshit.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know,
100%.
so it's just be your
Yeah,
true, authentic
be
self,
true.
and that's what
Lean
attracts
in.
people.
Lean in.
Yeah,
Lean
yeah.
in's good. We're look, we're going to do a newsletter at the end of every week, I think it is, isn't it?
Yes, and if you don't see one, please remind us.
No, genuinely. So if you've not signed up on the website for it, sign up. You don't have to, for the newsletter, you don't have to be engaged in coaching. Now, to get into our community, you do have to be engaged in some sort of coaching or some sort of a thing, an engagement with us. Like, no one gets into the community that hasn't had some sort of engagement with us. It's just to keep it as safe and as secure as possible. And even within the community, you can use an alias when you are coaching with us. It's not all upfront.
Guys,
So,
you know what we'll do someday when we get the
Stick it on
website?
TV.
We'll stick it on the TV
Stick
and
it on
we'll
TV
record
and
and
go
we'll
through
go through it with everyone. But just
But-
give us a couple of weeks for that, because
Yeah.
we still have a lot of stuff to change over time, because with different clients coming in and stuff, different things need to change. So just bear with us, but we will give you a full description of how the website
but like
works.
so if you're a client, you'll see a different side. For someone who's got in a free account, you'll see a bit. There's some resources for you there.
Yeah.
You have a few resources. There's access to us to message us directly on there. But you'll also be able to sign up for a weekly newsletter.
For
Can't even
free.
speak. For free, yeah. Oh yeah, hey. Weekly newsletter, and just to see what's going on, and then you never know. Something might strike. Someone might say something in a testimony, or something might happen, or there could be something that went on in the community that you might go,
Yeah.
oh, okay, hold on, that might help. You know,
Yeah.
and if not, you know what, it might say, oh, do you know what, that might help my cousin, it might help my granddaughter, my nephew, my friend, my family member, whatever. So yeah, I stick it up. I don't know if I can put it on this, but if I don't put it on this, I'll stick it on socials and you'll see it around the place.
But guys,
We'll do something.
there's also one thing too we have in the community, in the platform, when you do become a member, it's called a gratitude wall. And like, we really think that this is so important for people, because some people are afraid to write how they're feeling, and some people are very open about how they're feeling. So I think if we get a contrast of different personalities,
just throw stuff up on the wall.
and we're going to create a
Could be
feeling
a word.
wheel to give everyone. So even if you can't think of anything, have
Pop
a
something off
scroll
the
through your
feeling wheel.
feeling wheel, pick
Yeah.
something off your feeling wheel. Put it
Everyone
up in your
gets that.
gratitude wall. Yes, because you're going to give confidence to someone else, and you're going to get confidence from someone else. So, like, yeah, we really want to get this community up and running as well. And like everything, that'll take time.
Yeah, in time.
Yeah.
We did it before on a different network, and yeah, it didn't work out. So the way we've learned is, like, I don't class it as a failure, it's class as a right learning lesson. Let's go again.
Yeah.
Let's go again. And I say it to everyone, like, what happens? These are small steps, big changes. So just go again.
So basically, guys, what I'm saying to you is, please just be patient with us.
No, it'll be cool. But look, if you're working with us, you know the crack.
Yeah,
We're in
that's what I
constant
mean. The
contact.
guys that's working
that's right.
alongside us,
Look,
please be patient.
You know the crack. We're working
Yeah.
alongside you. You know what's going on. Those that want to subscribe to the newsletter, feel free to. The website's really easy. It's peterandsophia.com.
We'll
Simple.
put the link up with
Yeah,
this.
but this is, I don't know, we go up in different things, but we find out to put it up somewhere, right? And for that, I think we leave it at that, and we
Yeah.
come back, and we'll make it our mission to give you a proper podcast a week. We
And-
pick a topic, right? Oh, hold on. And if we can't pick a topic, throw something in on our socials that you want to hear
and
about.
even ideas that you could come up with for our platform, and tools and stuff
Anything.
that might generate, because
Yeah.
we're very open to that, because at
Very,
the end
but-
we are very open, because at the end of the day, what doesn't work for one will work for another, but we
Yeah.
have to draw the limit too, is how much we can take.
Yeah, but it's not just that as well. Like, so if you're not working with us, like, you'll have limited access to what you can do.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. All these stuff that I'm talking about, that's all when you're part of the community.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
get involved with the community.
Yeah.
And just get working
And guys,
with us. In
as
some
I-
description. We do self-paced courses as well.
As I always end our podcast, right?
Yeah.
If this isn't for you, it's for someone you love, someone you know, someone you care about. So I always say, please share, because you do not know
Yeah.
who needs to hear this. You really don't. And like, we're always here. We might not get back to you straight away,
But we
because
will.
our time change is completely different. But if any of this resonates with you, or anyone you love,
Share it.
anyone you care about, please share. If only one person gets one thing from
Yeah.
this video, that's all we want.
There's a couple of simple things, right, that people don't understand that make such a huge difference, right? Even like, see, on wherever you're listening to this or watching this, if you subscribe, right, and then if you rate it whatever you felt, that makes a difference. It doesn't matter what, it doesn't have to be top notch. Rate it what you felt, be honest. that makes a difference. If you download it, it makes a difference. If you're getting involved on social media and seeing bits that were put up on social media, if you genuinely just like, comment and share, it takes I think about 15, 20 seconds, that makes a huge difference for other people that may not understand that this stuff is there and this content is here, and they get an option and a way to see it. You know what I mean? It's free.
And I just want to say one thing too, guys. We're not here to influence people.
No.
We're here to share our wisdom. We're here to share our lived experience. And anything that we say on this podcast is open and it's honest and it's authentic and it's from us. So like, as I say, we're not one of these influencer vibes. We're here.
It's nothing to do with influence.
It's
more advocacy than influence.
That's what I mean. It's more,
Yeah.
so we're not here to take from anyone. We're here to give what we have to share.
And the one thing, like, look, we're very much open to is hearing other people's journeys, because we're huge believers, especially as coaches, we meet people where they're at. We're huge believers of there is no one size fits all. So I'd love to know about different pathways, different modalities that people have found in recovery that work well for them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're open to anything.
Very, very open.
Yeah, well, not anything, but you know what I mean.
Very, very open.
So guys, listen, we're going to leave it there from Thailand. We're hoping to get another one out to you on Thursday, if not Friday. Yeah. We're going to do like these little half-hour
and then
episodes,
get back into it.
And then we're going to get back into it fully. Do you know? Because like with school coming up, with the gym, and like we have so much to do, we need to just find structure, and that will take time.
We get balance. We will
get balance. But guys, listen, we will be back.
Yeah.
So don't miss us too much.
So as Sophia says, we're very open. So lots of love from Thailand with openness.
Don't listen to that.